you're gonna be happy, you're gonna have the money, and you're gonna understand business. Hey girl, my name is Sabrina Joy and I am a wig maker, and I'm here. I'm gonna tell you how to start a wig business or a hair business with zero or little to any money. Okay, so I know you're probably freaking out. You're probably like, okay, I want to start this business. I want to know what to do. How am I going to do it? Where do I start? What do I do? Lucky for you, I've been there. I've done it. So I actually have an ebook on this. It's called How to Start a Wig Business. You can use the same tactics for how to start a hair business, but this video, hopefully this will help somebody because I have been in your shoes and I know how that is. Okay, so I'm gonna make this video as quick as possible. If you see me looking down, you know I'm looking at my phone to look at my notes. So don't think that I'm not paying attention to you, because I am. Okay, so first things first, I know a lot of us get confused, or not even confused, we get like so drowned in, okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to customize? Do I not want to customize? Do I just want to make the wigs myself? Do I want to hand sew them? Do I want to get a ghost wig maker? I honestly want to say you literally could do whatever you want. If you want to say, you know what, I'm going to take a month, 2 months, I'm going to learn how to do this on a sewing machine, I'm going to take a course, I'm going to take a class, I'm going to practice, I'm going to watch YouTube videos, whatever method you pick to learn it, and you say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, you can do that. It's not going anywhere. You understand? Like, the game needs you. Trust me, if you have something to offer, or if you're passionate about something, people are going to be looking for you. So you can go ahead and start practicing. Let's say you're one of those people that are just like, you know what, I don't have time for that. I have children, I'm a mom, you know, or I work another job. I don't really have time to learn. I don't really want to learn. I just want to go ahead and get the wigs from the vendors, and then I want to just customize them and make them ready to sell. That works too. Nobody's judging you because you're not actually making the wigs. Or you can be one of those people that are just like, okay, I don't want to customize at all. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to get into that. I just want to go ahead and sell hair and bundles and wigs just like that. All three of those are fine. All of those. There's plenty of other ways and plenty of different things you can do. Ventilating. It goes so deep. Ghost wig making. Whatever you want to do, I want you to just pick one. And if you're feeling like you still don't understand, or you still don't know which one to pick, go which one you like the most. Don't think about how hard it's going to be. Think about which one you like the most. All right, so that's step one. So step two would be, okay, so I have a little tip in here, and it's like, you don't have to be perfect to start, you just have to start. True, I'm telling you, I was not good. I was not good at what I did when I first started, and sometimes when I look back at it, I'm like, wow, I cannot believe and you know what, I thought I was good. I cannot believe I thought that I was good. I really did. But I had a lot of ways that I could have improved, and that's why that stuff, you got to just put it to the back of your head. I know it hurts. I know you're sitting there thinking, well, how? Hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be at least one step closer to where you want to be, to starting. So two I have listed here as branding. You want to get your branding in check. So I have a lot of people ask me who did my website. I have a lot of people ask me what colors should they use, what name should they pick. I want to say go ahead and pick what you like. The easiest way put, right? I got hung up on what colors, what brand, what fonts, what website. I got hung up on that for months, and it takes away time. And 9 times out of 10, whatever you pick, eventually in a year or two from now, you're more than likely gonna want to change it, because that's just how we are. Like, we're constantly trying to upgrade, we constantly want to grow, so we're constantly thinking of ways that we can be better. So probably in a couple years you're gonna want to change it. So I would say pick what colors that you actually like. You may be a girly that likes white. If you want to have a white hair business, do it. You may be a girly that likes orange. If you want to have an orange hair business, do it. I would say do anything different. You know, don't overthink it. Don't go in depth worrying days and days and days. If you like blue, girl, make your wig business or your hair business blue, and that's okay. And if you don't like it, you can always change it, because guess what, you're gonna be making money. Duh, you're gonna be making money, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna have the money, and you're gonna understand business to the point so you're like, okay, I don't like blue anymore, I don't want to use this. My target audience maybe likes more pink, I feel like, or I want my room to be pink now, so let me do pink. So go ahead and figure that out. It's not gonna take you too long. If you know for a fact you like purple, let's just stick with that. Make it as simple as possible for yourself. Try not to stress yourself out, especially about something like this, because you can always change it. So So here I have a few people that I went to or that I know of that have done my stuff for me. So the girl that did my website, she does the whole thing. I love a one-stop shop. I'm a person that if I can come to you and I can get everything, that'll save my life, because I'm busy. I'm usually busy. So we have Branded Creative, and everybody that I name, I'll go ahead and link them. Should I link them? Okay, everybody that I name, I'm gonna go ahead and just link them below. That way it'll be easier for y'all to just click, browse through the page, see if you like them, and then go. So if you're on the more of a side where you want to start out with what you have, because I think you should, you can always go to Shopify and you can make your own website yourself. I'm gonna tell you right now, make a website yourself or pay somebody to do it. It's important. You need a website. It makes you look more professional. It makes it look like you care. It gives people one place to go to find out everything they need to know about you and your business. The faster you can get one, the better. So on the higher end side, I'm gonna start naming people from the higher end side, and then I'm gonna go down to the more affordable people that I know. So this girl, she does everything. She makes your logo, she makes your colors, she makes your website, your boxes, your hand tags, your thank you cards. She does the whole package. Her name is Branded Creative. Excuse me. You got Cream de la Co. You have Samantha Graphics. I also work with her. Amazing work. Very clean, very classy, very timeless. If you want something timeless, go to them. Those two girls are around the same price. Branded Creative and Samantha Graphics, they are around the 500s and up. Like my website with everything included, I think I paid around 2,000 for everything. At the time I didn't think it was a lot. Think about it now, I'm like, wow. But I just paid it weekly. So whenever I sold a wig or I made money, I would give her 100 or give her 200 or give her 300 or whatever, just so I can get it done, because I didn't have $1,000 laying around at the time, or 2,000, let alone 2,000. But it was well worth it, because till this day, that is still something that people ask me. Who did your website? Who did your website? People will tell me, oh, I like your website. Oh, I bought from you because I like your website. People will actually really say that to me. I sell a lot of different places, so when I direct them there, like, I'm a real person, this is my website, people are usually like, oh, okay, and they feel more comfortable ordering because it's a real website. You have Bella D Creative. I'm not sure of her prices, but I know, like I said, as I made this list, I made them from the higher end going down to the more affordable end. Empire Designs and Dime Diva Branding. So these are just a few people that I know of that are good at what they do. They're good at branding. They're good at making websites for people. There's so many other people. I look at different people all the time and I'm like, wow, she's good. So definitely try to get a website as soon as possible, right? That's step 2. Once you figure out what kind of wigs you want to sell, you want to go ahead and start getting your colors and get your website made, right? So that was definitely 3. So 3 was a website. So 4 is inventory. Everybody wants to know about inventory. How do I start? How do I get inventory? How do I do this? Especially when a lot of us, we're starting our businesses. We don't have a lot of money up front. We don't have a lot of money for these wigs and these hair. It's expensive right now. Like, hair has really gone up. So it's still a lucrative business. People are still always needing their hair done. So what I did, okay, here's a little secret on what I did. What I did when I first started out, and someone actually told me to do this and it worked out. What I did, because I wanted to sell customized wigs, what I did was I brought 3 wigs. 1 or 3. I think I brought 1 or it was 3. But let me tell you what I did. So I brought 1 wig and I styled it 3 different ways, right? I styled it straight. Right, it's like this kind of style right here, like this Kim K style. I styled it straight and I took a picture of it, right? I took a picture, boop. I took the same wig, I took another picture, but I made it into a different style, put curls in it, took a picture. I took another picture with a different style of the same wig, right? So 1 wig, 3 different styles. Then I put them on my website. So now it looks like I had no hair after that. At the time, I had 1 wig. I had 1. I can't, because that's why now I'm like, was it 3? Because I literally remember, I think it was like 1 or 2 wigs, and I made about 2 to 3 different styles out of all of them. I can go back and look and check. Just Ask me on Instagram and I'll tell you if I remember, if I can go back and look or remember. But that's what I did. So I took the one wig, I made 2 or 3 different styles out of it, put it on the website, and now I had inventory. So to my consumers, my customers, I had inventory. So then what I did was, because they were customized wigs anyway, because I had to customize them, I would still promote the wigs. I would put the wigs on and go live with them. I would make videos, I would dance around, I would style it, curl it on camera, straighten it on camera, straighten it for my customers, for my audience. And I would just tell them, at the time I probably had like maybe 100 to 200 followers. And I would, you know, playing it, you know, just showing how the hair moves, showing how the hair can be styled different ways on myself, while I had pictures on mannequins on the website. Then people started to buy. So people would go to the website and they would make a purchase, and next thing you know, I'll be like, oh my God, okay, I have an order. I don't have this wig yet, but I can get it. So then I would reach out to the customer and let them know. And even in the description, it would say, okay, this wig is gonna take 7 to 10 business days or 3 to 5 business days. At the time, I think I was doing a local vendor, so it wasn't gonna even take me long. I would go get the hair, make it, and be done. So I reached out to the customer and I would just tell them, hey, listen, this wig is just being customized. It's gonna take me 2 to 3 business days. Is that okay with you? And it would be like, yeah, no problem, sure. You know, so if they didn't agree, then I would just say, okay, I can refund you, or you can pick something that I have. So at the time I had very to little, so hopefully they'd say, okay, I don't want a refund. If they wanted a refund, I would just give them their money back. And if not, then I would go ahead and make that wig. So that is an amazing way to start with no money. Now, this is basically what you would call the pre-order system. So real quick, I'll get into that different system. So that's a whole nother video. I don't want to get too deep into it, but this is what you would call the pre-order system. So basically you have something, you have a picture of it, you have a photo of it, you have your product on your website, your customers go shop, and then you go ahead and take that money, buy the product, do the product, or put your labels on it, and then ship it to the customer. It also falls in the line of drop shipping. A beautiful way to start, a beautiful way to start. But y'all, don't get comfortable. Once you start making that money and you're making those sales, start trying to have some inventory on hand. I wouldn't say go ahead and jump out the window and go spend $10,000, $5,000 on inventory, even if you do have it. There's some people that do have a lot of money to start up with, and that's fine. Unfortunately, some of us weren't that blessed. Some of us didn't have that opportunity. I didn't have the opportunity, so I had to do what I had to do. All right, step number 5 is called is marketing. So marketing, you want to get your marketing in place. You want to figure out a marketing strategy, something that works for you. You can model the hair, you can pay influencers to model the hair, you can use mannequins to model the hair. You could go to the worst hairstylist, make a TikTok about that. You want to use every single platform, y'all. Use TikTok, use Pinterest, use Etsy. It might seem draining. Eventually, one of those is going to stick. One of those is going to be your thing that you know how to maneuver, you know how to work with, and you're comfortable with, and you're just going to continue to use it because it's so bomb for you. It's working out. Both of y'all feeding each other. The app is feeding you. You're feeding the app. It's working. The bank account is growing. The booty is getting bigger, and it's lit. So, Etsy, don't sleep on Etsy. That could be for you. It could be Facebook Marketplace. That could be your lane. That could be your target. Like, I think we get so caught up into seeing what other people are doing that we think we have to do it that way. Like, well, she did it this way and she used her wigs this way and she did that may not work for you. That may not work for Sabrina. Sabrina may be different. Sabrina's star may shine brighter than that person. She just got to tap into that. So I'm always going to tell y'all to try different things. Please, if you don't get anything else from me, try it. Put your products on all platforms. You never know which platform may be the best for you. So the next one, number 6, the last one, is shipping. So if you are wondering, okay, well, how am I going to get all this stuff? Where am I gonna get all these nice supplies and the bubble wrap and the this and the that? Hold on, sis, I got you. So first of all, USPS gives free packaging. All you have to do is set up an account with them. You just go to their website and you can have the packages on your door. So if you're wondering what size to get, I'm gonna link that below because I can't even think of it off the top of my head right now. but there are sizes that you can get that'll be good for your hair or wigs, and you can use those for free until you make enough money to then start investing into packaging. I wouldn't say you have to start out with pretty packaging. That's the pretty stuff. So I'll always say you don't need the pretty stuff starting out. But eventually you do want to invest in upgrading your packaging and making it unique. You just want to make it unique and different, because what is the use of being like everybody else? You want to have something that stands out. In the beginning, nobody's judging you. Nobody's going, I'm not buying from her because she has horrible packaging, because she's not. Nobody's doing that. And for somebody to do that, that's childish. You know how it is. You know how it is to start something and start with what you have. There's a few places, so I got a few places listed on here that you can get packaging from besides USPS. If you do have some money and you do want to go ahead and start investing in some nice packaging, boxup.com is great for custom boxes. Packlane is great for custom boxes. You Pack and Ship is my fave. They're so inexpensive, they're really affordable, and I usually get my bags from them, like my poly mailers and stuff like that. I usually get that from them. Uline, you know, Uline has their net 30. So if you don't know what that is, that's also another video. So they have the program where basically you can buy products and you have 30 days to pay it back. So that's that. There's some vendors in here, and then there's a self-help page or a motivational page at the end. But those 6 steps are all you need to start. So there's no, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear, oh, I don't have any inventory. I just told you how to do that. Oh, I don't know what packaging to get. I just gave you that. Oh, I don't know what website to get. We just talked about that. There is no reason why you cannot start. If you're letting fear stop you, let me go ahead and read you maybe 1 or 2 of these quotes that I have here. So one of them says, smile and breathe. You do not have to be the best wig maker in the world. You just have to be consistent and disciplined. That is so true. I was not good, but I kept going. It is true. Smile. Don't always, when you get on the camera, you're going live, you're making videos, you're making your content, you're doing your photo shoots, smile. Smile at the camera, smile at your customers, smile at people. It's more opening, it's more welcoming. People usually don't mind spending their money with people who are smiling and happy. Okay, and next one is write out your goals. Set smaller monthly goals. Work towards it every day. And before you know it, 30 days has gone by and you're 1 step closer to your dreams. I always tell people, and I do this myself, when I want to complete something, I give myself 30 days to do it. If I want to develop a new habit, I give myself 30 days to do it. So what I do is I write it down. I work at it every single day for 30 days. And then normally by the time I go back, sometimes I forget, but by the time I go back, whether it's 30 days from then, 60 days, 2 months, 3 months, I realize, oh my God, I completed that. I did that. I did that. And just knowing that you completed something makes you feel good. So I wouldn't say go ahead and start out. Yeah, you know, you want the Range Rover and the Rolls Royce and you want the diamonds and you want the bags and the shoes. I know. But you can write down smaller things that'll help you get to those bigger things. Once you accomplish something, it feels better and motivates you to keep going. If you write down things that are just totally like, I want to go to the moon, and it's just a silly one. I have a kid, so I want to go to the moon. It can be done, sis. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can have whatever you want. But let's say it didn't happen. Now you're sad because you're like, okay, I didn't accomplish this. I didn't complete this. I'm a failure. Nobody wants to think that they're a failure. That is not how you move forward. You move forward by being confident, being happy, being disciplined, and being consistent. Those are the ways that you're gonna get forward. So with that being said, that is the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. If you have any questions, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.